There are a few days that are etched in my memory vividly because they were the start of something great. Like the time I first got to drive or my first bike at the age of 10. You get the gist. Point is, today it feels like one of those days because it's the debut of not just a new car, it's the debut of a whole new brand. Say hello, say bonjour to the new Citroën C5 AirCross. And it's a story that starts right here on the second row of the C5. Odd place to start, right? Well, not really if you think about it from Citroën's perspective. You see, their strategy, their plan is to make the C5 as comfortable as possible for you and me, and that's a damn smart move if you ask me. Have you seen the condition of our roads? Also, what's cool is that this may look like a bench seat, but in reality, it's 3 separate seats that can be individually adjusted and folded. That's good thinking, especially once you consider that 3 of me could fit here with ease.
And they'll be comfortable. Those seats have a 15 mm thickness in cushion density, so it may feel soft at first, but there's a firm layer right under it for great support and bolstering. And as for the dash, it may look minimalistic, but I love how classy and modern it is at the same time. The touchscreen infotainment is easy to use and very intuitive, whereas the dash itself, it reeks of quality.
If you want it, you gotta take it. Want it, you gotta make it. Own it, you cannot fake it, yeah. If you shining, then go embrace it.
But Citroën's cleverness does not end there. They've come up with this very clever bit of tech, and they like to call it progressive hydraulic cushion.
All that you gotta do is just hit 'em, get 'em, win it, defend it, fly.
What that means, very simply put, is Aladdin's magic carpet services just not required anymore.
Let's go! I was tired of the bottom. I was tired of the problems. I was tired of being tired. I was trying.
And it's not just a ride. The C5 comes with only one engine option and it's a 2-liter diesel, but the amount of torque it makes is just astonishing.
If you want it, you gotta take it. Want it, you gotta make it. Own it, you cannot fake it, yeah.
And that's because it makes its peak torque at a low 2000 RPM. A small tap on the accelerator and the C5 springs forward with the urgency of a much lighter and smaller car. After that, it's a clean, hard run all the way up to about 4500 revs. This is, of course, in sport mode, but even then,
you just would not expect something this big to move as deftly as it does. And just the entire combination of the well-weighted steering, the HP torque converter and the engine's responsiveness, they're just working so well together in sync. Days like this is exactly why I joined this field in the first place. I just love it when a car can surprise me as much as this one has. And so mark of just how well packaged the C5 is, it's a full-size SUV, mind that no matter how hard you push it, it just refuses to break traction. I'm moving left and right, of course, but that's because the car is moving left and right. The fact of the matter is that it just refuses to break traction at the rear. And even the body roll, it's so well controlled. I've been asking Webb over here to give it the beans at any and every corner just to see how much it takes to brake the rear, and it hasn't so far. Citroën, I haven't been this surprised by a car in ages. The C5, it's genuinely one of the most capable cars in its segment. And this is a segment that includes the Tiguan, the Tucson and the Kodiaq. It's got 5 seats, ridiculously comfortable, really handsome and surprisingly fun to drive. This thing is a revelation. The only question left now is, should you buy one? Really tempted to say yes, but the launch is still some time away. And the other variable that I really think needs to be talked about is the price. If they can manage to price this somewhere around the 30 lakh mark, I think they've got a massive winner on their hands, a massive winner. Manufacturers that haven't entered India yet, take note. This is how you do a debut.